And there's a scene where she catches him in the middle of something with another guy. And I said, I know that ain't dick and ball swinging on this.
It was.
Tyler Leviticus Perry. This is when I knew, I said, this can't be for the same Christian audience that made Tyler Perry a billionaire. Because if they were any kind of Christian, they would be up in arms about this. I think Tyler Perry knows that his early fan base has died off mostly. Like in real life. I'm not even being funny.
Dying off as in they're dying or as in they're not interested in his content?
As in they're actually leaving this plane and they're transitioning to another.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying though?
I do.
And now he's in a position where he's not going to go broke.
No.
Ever. Okay? And so he can do the things that he really wants to do. And I'm going to say this. There's a scene, and I said, what is this on Netflix?
I said it too, child. I said, is this almost full frontal? All right.
There's been a lot of stuff on Netflix that is like, okay, woo-wee.
Yeah, I said, is this the HBO Max?
There's a scene, and it's pretty early on. And oh, goodness, poor Debbie. Poor Debbie. Like, there's a lot for a senior citizen. She goes to confront one of her sons, Charles, and there's a scene where she catches him in the middle of something with another guy. And I said, I know that ain't dick and ball swinging on this.
It was.
Now I say that to say this. There's a lot. If this is your thing, there's a lot of man ass in this series.
There's also a lot of woman ass in this
there's
series.
a lot
Let's
of woman ass, but
it's a lot of nudity.
Wait. There's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
The man ass is just bare man ass in the Tyler Perry series. Every episode, not an episode missed. This was something that you wouldn't think twice if it was a Lee Daniels production. You wouldn't think twice if it was Ryan Murphy. And there's a commonality there. The thing I also want to note is that when you're watching these episodes and at the beginning the credits run and it says written, directed, all the things by Tyler Perry.
Mm-hmm.
There has to be a director in the chair for the sex scenes.
So what are you saying?
There's a lot that I don't know who this is for, but all I'm saying is I think that it was well thought out how those scenes would be shot, how they would be captured. Who is it for? Who's the audience? Because Tyler Perry does not acknowledge out loud and directly the LGBT community.
He doesn't.
He's introducing these characters, but oftentimes when those types of characters are introduced in the Tyler Perry universe, it's with some kind of mess attached.
Yeah.
So the son who happens to be a gay guy, he likes drugs, he likes partying, he likes sleeping around.
Yeah.
He's irresponsible with his money. He's just an all-around bad person, right?
Yeah.
And he's secretly having a relationship with Terrell Carter's character. What's Terrell Carter's character's name? Varney, which, again, the names on this show. He's having an affair or a relationship of some kind, of some distinction with them. But it's supposed to be hush-hush. It's supposed to be on the low, even though the son is not. But the lawyer is, but it's the family lawyer. It's, again, another twisted, convoluted thing that didn't need to be.
Yeah. There's a lot of
extra storylines and stuff here. And I was like, okay, I want to this is just me being a Tyler Perry fan, and I want to point this out for anybody that may dig this deep. Terrell Carter, Tyler Perry universe, been working with Tyler for a long time. I distinctly remember, now I could be speculating here, so I'm going to say allegedly as I say what I'm about to say. I distinctly remember about mid-2000s, I'm going to say latest being 2007 to 2010, somewhere around there.
Mhm.
Terrell Carter had just did the Meet the Browns stage play. Okay. He worked with Tyler on that. He also did another play. I forget what the name of it was over there, the hotel and stuff. Um, doesn't matter. Family reunion, I think, something like that. Class reunion. That's what it was. And
Okay.
he was basically becoming synonymous with the Tyler Perry brand. Okay. There is a scene in the Meet the Browns play that does not age well. And there's a scene where they make jokes about his sexuality in that.
Man, Uncle LB, I've been doing this a long time. I don't think like that. Show enough? Well, you good. You real good. That's good.
He a good homo, that's what he is.
This boy ain't no homo, he married.
You one of those down low brothers. I saw Oprah.
It just doesn't hold up well, especially when after that, some years after that, Terrell was being exposed online. So whatever little Latin lover he had posted pictures of him online, right? Okay.
Oh, okay. Mhm.
And after he got exposed in that way, it was as though Tyler Perry distanced himself from working with the kid anymore. We did not see Terrell Carter working again until Lee Daniels gave him work on Empire in like the later seasons. And I didn't even watch. I just, would catch it. And I was like, oh, that's that one guy. And in that show, he was playing a gay character. Okay. So he finally kind of had the liberties to do who he was in real life, right? Let's say that. Now, Tyler Perry is like, come back home. But all I'm going to say is this. I feel like Tyler Perry knew the whole time. I feel like Tyler Perry has an eye for who he wants to have around and keep around. And I feel like he knew the whole time. But I do not like the fact that for many years, he did not associate with Terrell Carter as a talent at all. Terrell was getting work in other ways. I think he was even like auditioning on The Voice at one point. Okay.
Oh, wow. He sings?
He's a phenomenal singer. And
okay.
he's a phenomenal singer in the way that like a Luther Vandross.
Oh, wow. Okay. Got
And
it.
you catch my drift, right? And I want to say, because he was raised gospel music, right?
Mm.
I want to say one of his early mentors is Fred Hammond.
Got it. Okay.
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 So
Got it.
anyway, so he is working again with Tyler, but now he's playing a character that is more like himself in terms of like, being openly gay and stuff, which Tyler, you could have been at the forefront of that early on when you had this kid under your wing at first. That's all I'm going to say but you weren't a billionaire yet. I guess that's the difference.
It's also clear that he had a lot of homophobia that he needs to work through, that again continues to come out through these characters. So like you mentioned, he has LGBTQ actors and characters in these stories, but it's always under this lens of like, they're bad people, they're bad with money, they're promiscuous, their family hates them, they have to do it in the dark. It's always that. Why can't people just be, Tyler? Why can't they just be?